your referee, Howard Foster. And now, your referee, Howard Foster.
People travelling down is to be expected, but what an early atmosphere in here, Matt Mackling. Those Barnsley fans really making themselves heard, and it just sort of rolls out the red carpet for him to get this done, Callum Simpson, and get back up to Barnsley and set up a homecoming.
Yeah, he's had a really exciting stage in his career. You know, he's on a roll, building good momentum. He's due a title shot again for the British title, but he's on a big card here, but can't afford any slip-ups. He's got to stay switched on, be sharp, and get the job done.
Yeah, he's already found a home for the long, straight right hand, but as expected, DULLA MBABE, he launches into everything. Just got to be careful. Callum Simpson, keep that chin down. Those of you that follow domestic boxing, you will have seen DULLA MBABE before, but not as you know him tonight, boxing under his alias of Abdallah Paziwapazi. He was knocked out by Rocky Fielding in a couple of rounds, but he was a real live challenger in that fight, and he fought exactly like this. Rocky Fielding put him away with a brilliant combination, but it was bells and whistles and everything. This is some start from MBABE, and Callum Simpson, he's fired up, and if he hadn't done his research, and he's found out pretty quickly that MBABE is here to try and wreck that Zach Jelly fight. Nice clipping left hand from Simpson.
Yeah, he's wants to start sharp. He wants to put MBABE in his place, but doesn't want to get too reckless either. He's got to can't neglect his own defences and has to be aware of what the shots that are coming back at him. So yeah, good start from Simpson. He's establishing his jab. He's nice uppercut there as well from him.
Yeah, he's certainly settled after those first sort of 30 seconds where both fighters were going hell for leather. Just got behind a nice basic 1-2 there, Simpson, and found a home for the right hand. Both fighters in black, Simpson in the black and gold, MBABE in the black and white. We mentioned in the intros, he switches, throws punches from unorthodox angles. Simpson just finds him at the end of the right hand there. Got his distance right there, Simpson. And my eyes have just caught sight of the champion on the horizon, Zach Jelly, watching on. Both look to land body shots. I think it was Simpson's that was a better shot, and then he just goes through the gears with a nice eye-catching combination. MBABE, he rides some of those punches. He's got a nice high guard. The crowd are up, but I don't think any of those particularly landed.
Just smothering his work a little bit here, Simpson. Just landing some good shots and then falling in on top of himself and smothering his own work. Just needs to get a bit of room.
You couldn't really blink with this because both fighters put in a lot behind those early exchanges, particularly Simpson, who threw a couple of meaty right hands towards the end. But MBABE at the moment, he's boxing out the orthodox stance. He immediately switches to southpaw in the blink of an eye. You have to have your smarts about yourself because you don't quite know what he's going to do.
Yeah, Simpson in the first round when he was throwing the 1-2 and then like a screw shot, left uppercut, his right hand was coming a bit low and was kind of open for the left hook counters, and at the start of this round MBABE's throwing a few good left hooks, so he needs to tighten up defensively, Simpson. Watch out for that. That's good, nice jab from Simpson.
Yeah, just clips MBABE, who was just trying to creep into range himself. He's got long levers, Callum Simpson. He'd do well to use them, but then when he does close the distance like that, it's eye-catching work from the Barnsley super middleweight. It's a really good left hook to the body. Snuck in there from Simpson. This is good work. Good right hand followed by a left hook by Simpson. He certainly settled a little bit more, you feel, in this second round.
I think he's using his jab more in the second round here, Simpson. Those right hooks to the body, right hook to the head combination. Working well for him.
Yeah, you would feel we're only in the second round, but those sort of body shots will pay dividends for Simpson. There was a good right hand in there as well, which he didn't throw straight. It wasn't quite a screw shot, it was like a long uppercut almost. And MBABE, though, taking these shots well for the moment. He's only 30, Dulla Mbabe, but this is fight number 50. There's something to be said for activity. As a pro, he's boxed all over, and fair play to him to get to 50 already. With a good record as well. 34 of those have been wins. 29 of those 34 wins inside the distance. As we said, he can punch a bit. You can see it, he does look heavy-handed. Do you feel that maybe Simpson has just got his range here, Matt?
Yeah, it looks like it. I think he's just got to use the jab a bit more, though, I think. Simpson, just set the attacks up. Don't look for the lead off with the big shots. Get the jab there first, punching combinations, and then finish the combination on the heavy shot. Good body shot.
Yeah, not for the first time. The body shot was a good one from Simpson. Good end to the round for the Barnsley prospect. Good eye-catching work from Simpson.
Yeah, landing a nice array of shots. Using his jab more of the same now in this round.
Just a little bit of confusion in the Tanzanian corner. The gun shield couldn't be located. Now it is. We're ready to go. The jab to start the round from Callum Simpson.
He's going to get wild. He's going to get wild. When he falls in, half a step back. That's it.
He's really made a name for himself, Callum Simpson, up and down the country and really around the world in terms of the sparring pedigree. He's been asked back so many times by Artur Beterbiev, Cam. We can almost say that he is part of the wider team. But he sparred everyone, and I know Dan Aziz is a huge fan. It's good education, because this is where you do your learning, but also behind closed doors. That's great education.
Definitely, and it's a good yardstick for himself personally. He'll gain a lot of confidence. We'll see where he's at, how he's coping in those sparring sessions. Is he giving as good as he's getting? Is he a little bit under the cosh? Comes back the next day, has a go. Great, massive for his experience. These are good shots from him.
That was absolute quality from Callum Simpson. Just working with the right hand. He just tapped with the first right hand and then changed the angle. Came back with another right hand. Impressive stuff so far from Simpson. This is what he wanted to do. Good right hand just knocks Mbabe off balance.
Yeah, I think it was partially blocked, but certainly the power carried through the guard.
Yeah, and because he's a little bit ungainly, Mbabe, it isn't quite obvious if he's hurt or not, because he does sway in the wind a little bit. But undoubtedly, these are good shots from Simpson. Confidence is absolutely flowing.
Yeah, I think Simpson's definitely heavy-handed, because sometimes, the shots look like they're arm punches, but you see they have effect.
That is not where Mbabe wants to be. Trapped in that red corner. He was throwing back, but under a barrage of punches, a flurry of punches from Callum Simpson. He's doing a real job here at the moment. Impressive stuff. And most of it is coming off a good, basic, fundamental jab, which is nice to see. Switches down to the body and then back up.
Oh, really good work there. Double left uppercut off the jab, and then switched back through the right hook. Good shot.
I'm by no means a purist, Matt. I think you know that by now, but it is all being set up by a good jab. For all the other razzmatazz and impressive work, everything's coming off a really good straight jab.
Definitely, and the uppercuts are working really well from there. Right uppercuts, but also the left uppercuts are working a treat.
Yeah, Mbabe actually can't get out of the way at the moment. We spoke about he couldn't get a read on Mbabe's punches at the very start of the first round. They were coming from different angles, but Simpson now boxing out southpaw. He's got Mbabe in a storm. He doesn't know where they're coming from, doesn't know if they're going to the head or to the body. And Simpson just continues to pour it on. Brilliant round from Callum Simpson in Mbabe. And if Simpson can start how he finished, perhaps he can get his man out of there. Desperately wanted to get a stoppage as well after back-to-back points wins. At the end of the day, he's a young fighter and they want to knock people out. Yeah, the benefit of the rounds, it's all experience and you can't buy it. But he wants to get the headlines.
Yeah, but Mbabe's come out here aggressive himself here. He's really letting his hands go. Trying to take the fight to Simpson, trying to back Simpson up.
Yeah, all credit to him. If this is one last hurrah, it certainly started well enough in the first 40 seconds of round number 4.
Yeah, and it's up to Simpson to take the sting out of him, tame him.
That was good defence from Simpson on that occasion. Nice high right glove
Yeah, good lead right hand there from Simpson.
Distance.
Yeah, I think there's something in that massive right hand. Drops his Barbe. Set it up with a brilliant left hook to the body. Followed it up with a crisp right hand to the head. He shakes his head. This one's going to be over. Callum Simpson back with a bang and sets up a British title fight with Zach Kelly in style.
Come on.
Yeah, looked really good there. Put his shots together well. Mbabe came out at the start of that round trying to fight his way back.
Your referee, Howard Foster. And now, your referee, Howard Foster.